不重要，重要的是整个过程。
As for us, a young team of China, trying to develop into a more mature team, the result, whether win or lose for us, is not that important. Most importantly, is the process.
对我们年轻队员来讲，和这世界顶级的这个美国队打，这种经历对他们来讲，为他们后来的进步会奠定一个很好的一个基础或者一个目标。
Playing against the strong teams in the world is like building a foundation for the future of Team China for this bunch of young players.
我想通过今天的比赛，我们队员会有很多的收获，而且这种收获可能会对我们备战奥运会会有起到很好的作用。
I believe after playing this game, our guys had gained a lot, experience-wise and confidence-wise. So this will help our preparation with the Olympics. Okay. And now, number 8, Ding Yanhan comments on the game.
本场比赛虽然输了吧，但是对我们球队的帮助非常大。
Although we took a loss after this game, but I believe this game helped us a lot.
比赛是一个很美妙的过程，能与世界顶尖的篮球队员进行交锋。
This game was a fantastic moment for our players because to play against those best players in the world.
同时也让我们找到了不足和努力的方向。
Also, they help us to find the directions to develop ourselves in the future and also to improve ourselves.
Okay.
Thank you. If you have any questions, please raise your hand. And then just state your name and affiliation. And
Dorothy Slifko, Frankfurt, Germany. In a couple of days, you play again in Oakland. What have you taken away from this game? What improvements do you believe that you can make in these 2 days?
This question to player or the coach?
Anybody who wants to take it. It can be coach or player.
好，他说这个问题是可以问给球员，也可以问给教练，两位谁愿意回答都可以。就是2天之后，我们到奥克兰要再和美国队交锋一场。那么从这场比赛打完之后，我们能够收获哪些东西，再去准备下一场比赛？
你刚才不很有收获？你做准
备？因为自己是第一次跟美国队比赛，然后通过这个肯定会更了解他们，我们会更加努力去拼吧，然后会缩小更多的分差。
Personally, this is my first time playing Team USA in my career. So after playing them in the first game, I think we had to, gain something out of this game, and we will try our best to play harder in the second game and try to cut down the difference of the points.
Thank you. Gary George, Inland Valley News. Tell me, what did it feel like playing against the likes of Kevin Durant and company and all the USA players, and then also playing in the Staples Center? Is that a dream come true for you, for the players?
这问题是问给小丁的。作为球员，你在场上和这些像杜兰特、包括小乔丹这些球员，他们在场上对位是什么一种感觉？那么对你作为球员来说，是不是能到斯台普斯中心球馆打球是一种很像美梦成真一样的感觉呢？
首先很荣幸吧，能与他们进行一场比赛，因为他们也确实都是我们也是看着他们打球长大的，然后能跟他们在球场上一块儿比赛，对我来说也算是一个梦想吧。对，今天有种这种感觉。
Yeah. First of all, it's just really an honor to play these NBA guys because growing up as a kid, watching the NBA guys playing, even some of the guys still playing right now, just feels fantastic playing against them on the court. So like you say, you can call this a dream come true.
I know in 2008, Coach K was in Beijing for the Olympics, and in 2011, I believe, he and the Duke University basketball team traveled to China to play a series. Could you talk about, if at all, the way people in China who play basketball look up to Coach K? Is he seen as, important, and I guess do people look up to him as one of the global coaches?
To question the coach or to player?
Yeah, to the coach.
To coach.
Yeah.
他说这个问题是问给公子找的。那么是怎么评价 K 教练？就是因为在2008年北京奥运会的时候 ，K 教练带领美国队也去参加了这个篮球的比赛，然后也是在2011年带领着杜克大学到了中国参加了一系列的比赛。那么在中国的篮球界是怎么看待 K 教练的？尤其是教练员他们是怎么评价？因为他是不是在世界上一个很有影响力的教练员
？K 教练是一个很有影响力的，这是不容置疑的事情。
Without any doubt, Coach K is one of the best coaches in the world and have a great influence to all basketball people.
他的成就应该说不光是在美国，在中国很多人都知道他。
Yeah, he's not only well known in America. Many people in China know him very well.
他能领导一批这种非常有名的运动员在一起，为了一个目标去奋斗，这本身就是一件不容易的事儿。
Taking leadership of this team, trying to get these guys together and fight for one common goal, itself is already a beauty. It's very, very difficult.
本身就证明了他的这种领导力。
It already proved his leadership.
想问一下龚指导，这场比赛和美国队打，和之前您96年率领球队在奥运会上和美国队交手的感觉，和两支球队的交手的过程有什么不同吗？你觉得
So the question is to head coach. In 1996, Coach, you were the head coach of Team China and played against the USA. So today, it's also the same situation playing Team USA here. Can you compare what was the difference between back and then and the difference between two teams?
20年了，这个感觉肯定是不一样的，但是也有很多相同的地方，对吧？
It has been 20 years. Of course, many things change, but still, many things don't change.
20年等于球员已经换的已经几批下去了，对吧？但是美国依然还是在篮球上面还是这么强，对吧？我们在进步，但是一直在追求，这之间有很多的交流，我们也都是在不断的去探索这些事情。
As we all know, it's been 20 years. Some players retired, new players come in, so these things changes. But one thing don't change is America is still very strong in the world in basketball. So we are still underdog, trying to catch up, trying to pursue and get better. So we had many exhibition games throughout the years and communications, but we always trying to get better, get ourselves better.
就是我想问一下龚指导，就是这场比赛咱们也做了很充分的准备，就这场比赛您对球员的发挥觉得达到了您的预期吗？然后就是这场比赛您觉得有没有让您特别满意的一些亮点，或者比之前热身赛提升的地方？
Okay, so the question is to head coach. As we know, Coach Robert already set your game plan before this game, and I believe we are well prepared for Team USA. After playing Team USA, have our guys achieved what we expected before the game? And compared to the warm-up games before, did we make any improvements?
其实比赛之前我们准备的时候，就结果是已经很明显的放在这儿。那么我们希望通过这个比赛，让我们队员能够亲手感受到和世界强手这种交流的这种切身体会。那么其实，在动作速度、动作力量，对吧？这些防守、篮板这方面，我们都希望我们队员能做得更好一点。今天应该说有好的地方，但是还是出现了很多不尽人意的。比方说我们的控卫在控制比赛节奏、组织配合上面，我们还需要不断的学习和提高。
Actually, before the game even started, we already kind of knew the result of the game. So I told the players to just play nothing to lose and try to get better on some specific targets, like boxing out people and getting rebounds and playing better individual defense, things like this, and trying to compare to the American athletes, physicality, explosiveness, all these things. We're trying to do a little bit better than before. Actually, I think we did some good stuff in the game, but however, we still had some problems. Like our point guards didn't do a very good job organizing the team at some clutch times. Kind of go a little bit wild, not control the tempo and to take leadership of the team.
So we've got 3 more questions. We've got 1 in the back and then 2 up front here.
龚指导，我想问一下，你点评一下今天那个，就是我们郭艾伦和那个周琦的表现。
Can Coach please comment on number 6 Gualin and number 15 Zhou Qi?
他们两个如果在亚洲的话，可能还是能显出很多的优势的，但是在这个世界强的比赛当中，他们还有很多需要学习和提高的一些部分。
Maybe in Asia, these 2 players, they have advantages playing against Asian teams and players, but playing against the best teams in the world, they still have a long way to go.
龚指导您好，之前听到有一些报道说呢，本届奥运会可能是阿联打的最后一届奥运会，可能是，但是呢，就是试图的，是不是国家队有试图在寻找一个新的核心，有没有这样的一个过程？我想请问一下，谢谢。
And the question is to head coach. Rumors had been said this may be Lian's last Olympic Games. So is it true that this is a process for Team China? After he retires from national team, we have to find a new key player or go-to guy on this team.
这个易建联是不是最后一届？说实在，我真不知道，因为4年说实在很快。按易建联现在的年龄，再打4年是没有问题的。
As a matter of fact, I cannot answer that question. I don't know. Maybe it's his last Olympics. Maybe it's not, because 4 years is really quick time. I don't think that he's that old. Maybe his age, he can play another 4 years.
当然，我们希望在未来4年里边，中国能多几个像易建联这样的优秀选手。
Of course, we expect some more Li Jianlian occur in the next 4 years in China.
我们现在有什么周琦啊、王泽林呢，也被 NBA 选中。我们希望在未来几年他在这儿能锻炼提高。另外，希望国内也有新人涌现。
Yes, of course, we have guys like Zhou Qi and Wang Zhelin's new 2016 NBA draft second-round players. We hope they can come to this league and develop themselves into better players. Also, we looking forward to some new young talents arise in China.
未来我们也希望像我们的前锋也有机会能够到 NBA 来锻炼。
Of course, our good guards like Deng and other big guards, they have opportunity to come play in NBA.
OK.
Final question.
龚指导您好，想请您点评一下赵继伟今天晚上的发挥。
Coach, please give comments on Zhao Jiwei.
赵继伟应该说今天的表现比我们预计的要好一点，因为他毕竟去年就到现在没有打过大赛。但是呢，从全队的组织配合来讲，他的组织来控制比赛节奏或者组织全队进攻和防守上面，应当说还是有很大的一个提高的一个空间啊。我们希望他能够真正起到队里的灵魂作用，能够把控队里的攻守节奏。
Honestly speaking, Zhao, he did a better job than we expected, because as we know, he was out for long after that injury, didn't play a whole year round. So this is like a very important game coming back for him. He played very well, but still he can do much better job on organizing the team, getting the team under control. Because he's a point guard, he has to do a better job, and we expect that out of him, especially at clutch time. We want to see the leader and organizer taking care of the team on the court.
Thank you very much.
谢谢。
好，谢谢大家。
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, and we will have the USA members DeAndre Jordan and Coach Mike Krzyzewski up very shortly. Thank you.
California, you are watching U.S. basketball presented by Nike. It's the U.S. men's team against China, a team the United States will face in its opening game in Brazil on August the 6th. Right, thank you, Jared. Right here, we'll take a look at the Gatorade starting lineups, and Mike Krzyzewski shuffling the lineup as he would do throughout the pre-Olympic exhibition schedule. Carmelo Anthony, DeMar DeRozan gets a start, along with the LA Clippers' DeAndre Jordan. Paul George will play the shooting guard, and Kyle Lowry is the point guard. And Team China will go with E, and the NBA fans are familiar with E. Jianlian, who was the overall number 6 pick in the NBA draft by Milwaukee, spent 5 seasons in the league with 4 different teams. Zhou Peng is the other forward. Wan Zheling, a 7-footer, is the center. And in the backcourt, Ding Yang Hong and Guo Ailuan. And Guo is the point guard. The officiating crew, Jose Carrion, who works NCAA and FIBA. Anthony Jordan, who is a former NBA official, now works in NCAA competition. And from the NBA, Marat Kogut. Point. E guarded by Anthony. And it's knocked away from Yang Huang. Jordan looking for the block, and he gets it. DeRozan mishandled, got a damn.
And that's what we talked about at the start of the show, the keys for Team USA. Creating offense from your defense. DeAndre Jordan with the block shot at one end. And how about your 7-footer trying to get different looks and different lineups and try to build that camaraderie on this team?
But Coach K did tell us that you try to get down to a rotation of 9 or 10. Man, nice bank shot. You can hear the Chinese continue.
Out here on the floor here.
Joe Dung off with that corner shot. DeRozan of the Toronto Raptors in the starting lineup here tonight. Nice move by DeRozan as he goes glass.
Up and under there by DeMar. Doing a good job of pump faking, using that escape dribble.
He up top, played by Anthony. A little confusion on that screen. This is Zhou Qi who just checked in. He is slated to be the starting center, 24-second violation. China in possession. They are 1 for 8 from the field to this point. Nice move right there. Zhao Jiwei for the national team coming off the bench here tonight. Kyrie Irving also coming on for the first time. Here's Thompson, did not shoot well the other night and hits on his first attempt from downtown.
Clay was out here an hour and a half before tip-off, working on that very shot. Catch and shoot.
USA going with a 3-guard set as Paul George remains on the floor. Oh, pretty shot on a fadeaway by Zhao Jiwei.
Here.
So the game is tied at 7. Nice backdoor pass. Durant getting it to Cousins. It counts in the foul.
The oldest play in the book, pick and roll. DeMarcus Cousins doing a good job using that body control from the delivery from Kevin Durant.
DeMarcus Cousins averaged 27 points a game for the Sacramento Kings during the season.
Head to Rio. The only way you're going to get in game shape is at the defensive end. Nice three there by Kevin Durant. You got to pick up the ball. You got to.
Durant, yes. Kevin Durant from downtown. Here is E with an angle jumper for 3. E a game to lead the Olympics. Durant putting a move on to set it up for Butler for 3.
Collapse the defense with dribble penetration. Half shooter.
Jiwei not able to hit. The rebound is missed by E. And here's Thompson with the lead out. Butler for the U.S. to extend to a 23-10 advantage. Will it be Durant bringing it up? Will it be Curry? Will it be Draymond Green, who we saw handle the ball so frequently in the last couple of years? E, once again, shows the touch. Final seconds of the first quarter. Durant is fouled with just a few seconds remaining. I don't think the clock had moved. It's showing just 4.2 now. Am I correct?
Once in '96, possibly going to New York. But did you see me in a New York Knicks uniform?
Yes.
No, you couldn't.
The new look New York Knicks. Second quarter is underway. Here's Thompson on a quick release. So Klay Thompson hits another 3.
The championship with Denzel Valentine, the game winner in overtime.
Thompson again from downtown. The game coming up against the U.S. in Oakland on Tuesday, followed by 2 pre-Olympic exhibition games in Brazil, off against Australia and Lithuania. Off the break, it counts in a foul. Lowry on the assist from Jordan, and Kyle Lowry of the Raptors will go to the line looking for a 3-point play.
DeAndre Jordan down here playing point center, comes up with the steal.
That shot is deflected away from Jordan. Looked like he took a shot to the wrist.
So if you're going to beat Team USA or be in the game, you got to be able to make shots like that. When you have wide open opportunities to knock down threes, and we're talking about the better teams that...
Well, using the pick from Jalin. And that's an offensive foul. A charge called on Wang Jiling. Anthony facing up and shooting. Jordan with the foul. Jordan following a missed hit by Barnes.
DeAndre Jordan.
And looking for their first ever medal. They did qualify for the Olympics by winning the FIBA Asia Championship, defeating the Philippines. This is E working against Barnes. Lost possession, able to recover. Now forces with the shot clock running down. And the ball back to the U.S.
Great defensive effort there by Harrison Barnes. No help. Found his small forward for the future here in Harrison Barnes.
Here's Irving. able to penetrate and then makes it home.
How many times did we see that in the NBA Finals from Kyrie Irving? Being able to use that high screen and roll, get into the teeth of the defense, take the contact, and still be able to finish.
So China in possession. He looks to set the screen. This is Guo. He fires for three.
And you can tell me that's not Tony Parker-esque right there? I'm rolling with Guo. You might not like the name, the Chinese Tony Parker, but the move right here that he put with the step back three, I'm in his corner, Marvelous.
Schedule for the U.S. They will play China again at Oracle Arena on Tuesday night. Oh, nice move by Jordan. Jordan spinning his one.
To lean on a Kevin Durant who has that international experience.
G-Way finding E, and he's called for the travel. So the ball back to the U.S. Earlier, young Lu Ming, member of China's Olympic team in the '88 Olympics in Seoul. Nice pass inside, and DeMarcus Cousins with the step.
And another assist by Kevin Durant. I like that. We're going to put the ball in the basket a lot. Great ball movement here by Team USA.
George not able to hit. Cousins right there again.
For Team USA.
+7 overall off the boards. So Ji-Wei. Nice ball. We got the step. Zhao Ji-Wei.
And I know our own Jared Greenberg is going to have an opportunity to talk with the Admiral David Robinson at halftime about his experience as Kevin Durant knocks down his third three in this first half.
With 13 points, our stat monitor keeps shifting around.
Nice move and nice cut there.
As you mentioned, Hall of Famer David Robinson, three-time Olympian, will be here at halftime to talk with Jared.
Oh, what a move.
A man with 14. E leads Team China with 10. This is Zhou Qi. Down to 2, down to 1 as he goes to the crossover and scores. And the officials say it counts. He just did beat the buzzer.
I'm not quite sure there's another player in the NBA as gifted with the basketball than Kyrie Irving. Well, I mean, what a special move to finish that first half.
In Oakland at Oracle Arena on Tuesday night. And we're told the tickets are still available. That pass intended for E. So the ball back to the U.S. and they're able to break down court. Green with the steal from Jordan.
And I would not be surprised come in Rio that Draymond Green will be the leading assist person on this Team USA.
Well, fake there by Zhou Qi, rebounded by Jordan. So Zhou Qi starting the second half, did not start the game, and the foul is called on Qi. Basket won't count. Try to wrap up Butler. It was almost a discontinue by Zhou Qi. And then he flips one up with the shot clock running out, and on the air ball, possession back to the U.S.
Because that's their one strength. They have size. They're tall. They're long.
But they can't shoot.
They can't shoot, and their foot speed isn't where it should be. So walking through an airport, you'd be like, that's an amazing basketball team because of the break point for China.
Barnes 4-3. It's tipped over to Butler. Kicks it back out. Lowry fires. Yes, Kyle Lowry. Last season, how about the Raptors advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in the history of the franchise? Nice touch. Zhou Peng.
I was more impressed with them winning those 2 games versus Cleveland in the conference finals after totally getting blown out in games 1 and 2.
They have 17 on the shot clock.
Oh my goodness.
From the inbound is thrown by Lowry.
And that's the inexperience of Zhou Qi not being able to put a body on DeAndre Jordan at the defense.
Guo off the head fake, driving on Lowry, checked it by Jordan. Kept alive. Here's Guo with 3 on the shot clock. And the ball back to the United States. Guarded by Guo. Anthony, catch and shoot for 3.
Struggled in that first half from beyond the arc. That's his
This is Peng. Try to get the step. Bad pass. And it's a 24-second violation. That play both bad. U.S. gets it down in a hurry. Thompson is open. 4-3.
Durant recognizing that.
Quarter, 7 turnovers committed by the U.S. Here's Cousins. That was rejected. And Thompson able to hit. He is the high scorer for China, but just 2 of 9 from the field. Thompson got the step. Thompson on the drive. Durant, Anthony, they whip it around. Irving on a nice move. Yes. Onset, whoa, flying as he was faked out.
Well, to your point, I'll say it's bad shooting.
Irving wide open, but he's not somebody who would necessarily point things out on a regular basis.
Well, I think we'll see a little bit more nice pass there by Boogie Cousins, by Kyrie Irving. They're going to count that basket as the defender went through.
Ximo putting moves on Cousins. Shot clock running down, and he fires one up. And over the head off pass. Ximo, he's only 20 years old. Made it back from a shoulder injury. He's played well here tonight.
Nice little kiss off the glass.
Good ball movement. Here's DeRozan back on the floor. Now DeRozan, another player who can handle, moves it across off the pressure, finding it open. Durant, yes, Kevin Durant has the mismatch on Guo. Spins in, finds DeRozan, and he hits. George trying to keep it alive. This is Guo with Anthony back. Comes back to Guo. Nice move. Guo, Iowa. Kevin Durant, the U.S. coaching staff would like to see take place.
Look at the length on the perimeter. That was pretty good defense there. The China team into bad decisions.
24-second violation. Here's DeRozan at the other end. He scores. Yes, and it counts. And he will head to the line. Dramatically.
And I like the comments he made to our own Steve Ashburner. Talked about, it's time for me to open up a new chapter.
Players run,
sure,
as we've seen.
Yes.
Not necessarily here tonight. And we're talking about one of the weaker teams in China. The United States will open up against China in Rio. Off, and that is deflected out of bounds. Apparently,
I would say after 2000.
Well, U.S. did not win a gold in 2004. Here is DeRozan with a stick. Beautiful move by DeMar DeRozan. Venezuela and Australia. Australia will be tough. And Serbia and France, which will reach the quarterfinals, is able to finish.
And I look back at Draymond Green, stripped there by Jimmy Butler on E.
And Butler called for the travel. So he ends up with the traveling violation on a move that he is usually able to make in the presence of Yao Ming. Barnes Harrison Barnes with
obviously a champion with the Warriors.
And a 3, nice touch by Ximo. He's 6 for 10, which looks out of character. The China box score off the turnover. Thompson is running through. Foul is called on Zhou Qi.
Up in the Bay Area, Chicago and Houston before they head to Brazil.
Three-pointer for Zhou Peng. Is rejected. DeAndre Jordan with the block. Ximo. And it's stolen by Lowry. Lowry pulls it back. Jordan. His pass. It counts on the foul. Beautiful pass by DeAndre Jordan to Harrison Barnes, who will head to the line.
And this is the type of unselfishness that you're going to see from this team, USA. Lowry had a wide open layup here on the steal. Gave it to DeAndre Jordan, who had a dunk, but recognized that ball.
Jordan, it counts for the foul. his difficulties at the line. Comes up with an air ball.
Now, I wonder if he's going to have to worry about Hacker Jordan, the international shot. No? Teams won't Hacker Jordan?
42% career free throw shooter, and for some reason, China has taken a timeout. They love these timeouts in the final seconds of quarters remaining.
That's kind of like a Greg Popovich timeout right there.
Broken up by Jordan. Thompson with the alley-oop, intended for Jordan. Yes. 106-57 victory for the United States. They led by as many as 54 coming off a 37-point win against Argentina. So they go 2-0 in pre-Olympic play as Coach K and Giannis Christopoulos, the assistant coach for China, with some parting words, and they will see each other again on Tuesday night at Oracle Arena in Oakland, and these two countries will face each other in the